I'm Meadows from the Great Lake Research Center. My main area of research is nearshore hydrodynamics, waves and currents in shallow water, and marine sensors and platforms. I should point out I'm a consumer of autonomy, I'm not a creator, but I'm looking for creators of autonomy to work with. We were, about 10 years ago, with MTRI, Michigan Tech Research Institute, early developers of autonomous surface vessels. The purpose of the vessel on the right was to investigate the thousands of lakes on the north slope of Alaska that the petroleum company uses to extract water to create ice roads. The vehicle laid down in the background is a floating water quality laboratory. The yellow hat is actually a pop-up sail, and by setting the sail relative to the keel of the vessel, you can get different patterns as it flows downwind. So the whole goal was to be able to develop non-petroleum based vehicles to do surveying in remote locations that would fit on your lap in a helicopter. The vehicle being held is a hydrographic survey vessel to map the bottom contours. It got us on the cover of Marine Technology in 2010 and also has applications for bridge scouting. We then moved to flying and swimming vehicles. We were fortunate enough to be part of the DARPA's Persistent Ocean Surveillance Program, which was to design an ocean buoy that could stay within a very small watch circle on the ocean in deep water without being moored to the bottom for up to a month at a time. So to do that, you need to harvest and harness energy from the environment. We took our cues from nature. It's a very efficient place to fly, is in ground effect right above the sea rather than battling waves and currents. So we created essentially a robotic pelican. The vehicle autonomously took off from the ocean surface, flew across the center of the watch circle, and landed on the upwind side autonomously. The reason dolphins are in the picture is because landing autonomously on the ocean in waves is a controlled crash at best, which is exactly what pelicans do when they find bait fish. So the dolphins are there to find the bait fish that the robotic pelican obviously pointed out to them. The full-size vehicle down in the lower right is a 12-kilogram vehicle with 2.5-meter wingspan, fully solar recharged, intelligent decisions about the environment and the flight path in order to stay in position day or night. We then moved to purchasing here at Michigan Tech a third-generation fully autonomous underwater vehicle that has a duration of about 8 hours. It can execute three-dimensional patterns underwater in either search and recovery mode or bottom mapping, and that's available for people to share and use here. It's a very sophisticated, current generation autonomous vehicle. Looking to the future, we have a pending NSF major research instrumentation grant to be the first university to operate a fully autonomous research vessel. This vessel has a duration of 5 days, able to cover 1,700 kilometers in that time period and do a whole series of scientific operations. This year is a perfect example. All the ships and buoys are frozen in at shore, but the Great Lakes are totally open. Same is true in the Arctic. If we're successful, that's a real state-of-the-art vehicle that's available for people to work on developments, cybersecurity, all sorts of applications. It's a real state-of-the-art, knows its environment, knows the rules of the road, knows who has right-of-way, and executes very complicated operations. Also coming this spring in partnership with NOAA, the right is a surface wave glider. It has a surface expression, it's controlled by satellite, and the solar panels provide power for only the instrumentation and the communication. Propulsion is created by the waves through a set of hydrofoils. One of these vehicles can circumnavigate any of the Great Lakes in a 30-day period. Thanks.